Hello, Master Muhammad here from Brain Education Middle East, and this is your physical and mental health session combined. How happy is your gut? How happy is your brain? Does it feel warm down here? Does it feel stuck? Does it feel like it's moving? Are you exhibiting pains? Does your trip to the bathroom seem more like a Formula One pit stop, in and out? Or is it more like a long bus stop? Let's find out together as we try and make our gut and our brain happy. Some of you may already know that we have a second brain down here. In fact, we have several brains, but all of them are connected. Often at times they talk to each other. They have direct and real back and forth conversations. And because we found that the second highest concentration of enteric nerve cells, the same nerve cells that are found up here in your brain, are down here, we can profoundly and really affect the way this feels by the way this feels. And that's what we're going to focus on today. How happy, how warm, how fuzzy it feels down here can help us feel a lot more warm, happy, and fuzzy up here too. As we start off our session today, one of the most important principles of brain education for this practice is actually warm body, cool mind. In a ways, none of us really want a hot head most of the time. So we'd rather have our energy, our warmth and concentration down here. A lot of the easy ways which we can do it is movement. So we're going to use something called danjan clapping. Danjan comes from the Korean word to mean where a lot of our circulation accumulates and centers right here in this physical body. So danjan represents almost like our physical energy center. Think 2 inches below the belly button, somewhere around your waistline down here. We're gonna clap our hands around this point. So follow with me. Ready? Good. Seems simple enough. Make sure your stance and your posture is light. The knees are slightly bent, so are the hips. So nothing's rigid and stuck and upright. Down here, settled and right into our stance. Make sure your feet are about shoulder width apart and that they're facing forward. And then we've got our clapping. This is so useful for our brain because it provides a neural feedback. The brain notices that you want its attention down here. So it actually draws a lot more circulation to your gut, helping it revive itself and restore its general and natural function. Remember to breathe naturally and comfortably. You don't want to hold your breath during this. And the idea is to fall into a nice and comfortable rhythm. Make sure your arms are relaxed, your mind is focused, and you're in rhythm. And remember, enjoy yourselves. The attitude should be more casual, yet sincere, relaxed, yet focused. And keep your mind down here with your danjan clapping. Relaxing the arms. And I would say count to 100, or 5 minutes, up to 10 minutes. So let's do another 50 together. Are you guys ready? And counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, smile, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. And give your stomach a nice sweep round. Try to go clockwise. And sweep down. Great job. You may have felt a general warmth or sensation of heat inside your body. That means you're doing it well. And even if you don't, keep going. Don't you worry. Next up, we've got something called dungeon tapping. With dungeon tapping, the difference here is to bring in your thumbs inside of your fists, but keep the fists light, nothing strong. And what we're going to do is get back into a posture, shoulder width with the stance, knees slightly bent and soft, hips here also nice and soft. And what we're going to focus on is the same point we were before with the dungeon, around the waist, 2 inches below the belly button, bringing our hands like so into a gentle fist, and tapping alternatively with either hand, one by one, almost like a rotation. So let's show it to you from the side. As we're tapping, we rotate through the palms like a rolling drum. Your body becomes the drum, your instrument, and you are the artist. And as we do this, keep your mind focused on your dungeon. And since this is almost like a drumming effect, you can have a little bit of a beat or a bounce to your body. You can also feel it through the knees or through the sit inside your hips. And for some, this may be easier if your body is holding a static or still stance and your arms are the only ones moving. Key here is to focus on your arms being relaxed, your mind focused on the feeling inside your dungeon or inside your lower abdomen, and rhythm. Rhythm is so important for our brain. If we really want to get into the physiological and restorative functions of our brain, we really have to get into rhythm, like getting into our brainstem. Everything that is natural to the body is rhythmic, like heart rate, like breathing, like circulation. All of these things have rhythm. So falling into a rhythm seems familiar to your brain, seems familiar to your body, like clocking a mile. If you do a run each time at the same time, our body knows rhythm so well. That's how we can fall into this if we try and relax, focus, and follow rhythm. Good. Let's do another 50 more together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And remember, breath is comfortable, relaxed. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Keep focusing on your dungeon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Focusing your mind down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Slow down your tapping and continue to tap in a circular motion round your entire gut region here, almost like you're slightly and gently tapping different organs inside your body. And as you come to a close, sweep down all that new and wonderful, beautiful warmth you feel through the abdomen, through the gut, like you're rubbing your belly. And sweep down. You guys did an awesome job. Feeling heat, feeling warm, and we're getting closer to that happy gut. There are a lot of physical benefits that come from working on our gut here. If you notice, our hip joints, one of the biggest joints in the body, are located right next to our gut. So we can actually affect joint health, but not only that. If you notice, our back is right behind our gut. And so when this part of the body begins to get more warm and we feel more circulation, so does our back. And so all those nagging pains, those joint pains, can be changed. Our health inside our joints, as well as our low back health, can be improved. One of the ways to test this is actually flexibility. And so let's do a natural and very simple forward bend. So feel your way through. No need to force or push as you come down, slowly lowering your upper body down to the floor. And as your hands get closer to the floor, you want to first feel, with straight legs to keep the experiment consistent, how low can you get to the floor, and as well as where you feel most of your sensation or discomfort, and how much of it do you feel. And so here, just notice, make a mental note of everything, bend your knees, and slowly raise yourself back up. Wow. So we're going to come back to that pretty soon, and we're going to see how different it feels. Are you guys ready for what's coming next? We've got intestine exercise. Intestine exercise, we visited before, is where we focus with our palms down here in the lower abdomen, almost like we're surrounding the belly button, and we're pulling in the gut and pushing it out. Pulling it in and pushing it out. We want to imagine as though there's a string pulling in our navel all the way to the back of the spine, and then something like a balloon inflating it back out. So this is an exercise. You don't necessarily have to match your breathing to the movement, but you can. Since we're going to be taking several different positions through this intestine exercise, we can actually feel different sensations around our gut and focus on different areas around our organs as well. Ready? Let's begin. First up, just your regular intestine exercise with your feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, hips soft too. Let's start. And we're going to count till 20 for each position. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and relax your shoulders as you do this. 5, 6, 7, as well as the expressions on your face. 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Great job. You'll have plenty of time to get familiar with this movement as we move through the different postures. So take it easy and relax. Next up, get your feet a little bit wider. And we're gonna bend for a more stable base and lean forward slightly from the hip, almost at an angle, showing you it's not a very steep angle. We don't want to hurt our back too much, just like so. All right, and then we can begin our intestine exercise. 1, 2, 3. Keep focused right where your palms are. You can feel a difference in temperature, maybe even some discomfort, and that's okay. Tell your brain it's doing well. And you can breathe out anything you feel as we continue. I would say that's about 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. We can now move on to the third exercise. So here, we want our feet still shoulder width or wider apart. And then bend one of the knees, keep the other leg stretched. And move your hip over to one side. Place your hands over the intestines and turn your body a little bit to one side and lean slightly. So what we're doing here actually is pushing up one side of our gut and pushing up one side of our organs so that we have the others more relaxed and free. This is almost like a way in which we can restore the placement, the position, and natural function of our internal organs. Get back into your position with the palms and let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to keep your upper body relaxed. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Wow, return. I'm feeling some heat, and that means we're getting warm down here. Even though these are very simple exercises, the very fact that you're moving them and focusing your movement with your mind means we're generating a lot of energy, and that's quite normal. So let's move to the other side, bending our knee as well as our hip, leaning towards with the knee bent, legs straight. Let's turn the upper body and lean slightly down. And from here, we're going to start our intestine exercise again for 1, 2, with a relaxed expression in your face, 5, and relaxed shoulders, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20, and return. Wow, you guys are doing an awesome job so far. Let's continue with more seated postures as we find our way to the floor. All right, everyone, let's find ourselves to the floor for more fun postures and intestine exercise. Let's take a knee and raise one knee up. The idea is that we're trying to extend one side of our organs, really flushing and opening them out, and pressing up on the other. So as we move the intestines and the entire gut, we have a different effect and a different distribution of our circulation. Let's do it. Bring our hands to the gut here, and let's focus our mind with the intestine exercise for 20. And 1, 2, 3. Remember to relax the shoulders and relax the expression on your face. A gentle smile would do. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pushing in and out. And again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Great job. Let's go to the other side. Lowering one and raising the other. And ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep your mind focused right down here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Great job. Now for some more fun postures, let's get a little closer to the floor right now. And I'd like for you to choose your favorite beach posture or couch posture. So I'm going to come onto one side and really get comfortable down here. So you can have your head up like so, one leg straight, and keep one knee up. And as you can see, we're pressing up on one side of the intestines and letting the other fall to gravity. So that's okay. And really try and have a casual mood here. I don't think it'll be that difficult in this posture. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep your mind focused right where you feel it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Wow, great job. Oh, it's time to switch sides. So this may be your less preferred side, but let's switch it up for the sake of our gut and our brain. Again, take your posture with legs straight and the other knee bent. And we're going to have our hands as well as our focus right down here in the gut. Let's begin for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Great. All right, find your way up. And as we complete our round of intestine exercises, we can now move on to BE breathing postures. All right, let's begin with our first breathing posture, lying comfortably on our back. In this posture, try and have your low back touch the floor. So you can lift up your knees slightly, tuck in your tailbone, and make sure your low back is touching. If you still have some hindrances or pains in your low back, you can place something underneath your knees or keep them lifted up like so. The choice is up to you, just make sure you feel comfortable. Relax your palms up to the sky and tuck in your chin slightly, making your spine nice and long as we lengthen the back of our neck. Finally, bring your palm to focus and feel your chest as we begin our chest breathing. Inhaling through and to the chest. Exhaling, ah. With our eyes closed, we can really bring our senses inside as we feel air enter and come out through the lungs as we imagine them expanding. And deflating like a balloon. Keeping our mouth slightly open, allow the air to escape naturally and freely. Keep your mind focused on your chest as you do this. There's no rush. Your only job is to watch your breath. As we now begin with our second breathing posture, we can raise our knees up feet flat with the floor. And let's bring our hands down into the dungeon area from before. Again, make sure your tailbone is tucked or that your low back is touching the floor. And tucking in your chin, we're going to imagine as though the breath is coming further down and past our lungs, accumulating here in our abdomen, and then releasing back out and through the mouth. Let's begin. Inhaling down and through to the abdomen. Exhaling out through the mouth. Inhale. And exhaling out smoothly through the mouth. Keep focusing your mind on your abdomen. And out. Make sure your focus is in watching the breath. Any thought or emotion that comes to mind, you can release out through your exhale. Keep your mind focused for your abdominal breathing. In our final posture, we're going to bring in the feet even more, closer to the body, and then slowly, as best as you can, lift up your hip joints off the floor. You can try to make it so that the knees, hips, and chest are on one plane, or just as much as you can, do your best. And you can continue in the same fashion, breathing in to the abdomen and exhaling out through the mouth. If at any point the feeling here becomes uncomfortable, you can lower down and then pick your hips back up, like so, when you're ready. And continue your abdominal breathing, focusing and exhaling out and through the mouth. And slowly now, lower your hips back down to the floor, resting your back comfortably, and slowly release your legs down, back to the starting position, and this time opening both hands out and to the side. Relax your body entirely and completely. And feel your breath coming in and out of your body naturally. focus your mind on first feeling. In this posture, your lower abdomen, the region of your gut. And notice anything you sense and feel here. If it's a general comfort, a warmth, a buzzing sensation, notice it inside your abdomen and your gut, and almost imagine it spreading through the rest of your body, trickling down through your hips, down your thighs, to the rest of your legs, all the way to the bottom of your feet. And feel it spreading and expanding up through the upper body, your abdomen, chest, even all the way to and through your shoulders, to the very tips of your arms, hands, fingers. Keep feeling this pulsing or spreading sensation, be it warmth, tickling, tingling, trickling all the way through the body, expanding your awareness and your mind. As you feel it spread and expand to all different parts of your body. Continue to feel the sensation with your mind, just as how your sensation and feeling expands, your mind and awareness expands to the whole body. Great job. Slowly now, take a deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling in. Exhale. One last time. Inhale. And exhaling out. And bringing your palms together, rub your palms. Make them nice and warm. Rub, 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 rub. Feeling your palms getting hot, 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 hot. And slowly cover your eyes. Feel that nice warmth you've generated inside your palms. Covering and coming through. Rolling your eyes to the right, rolling your eyes to the left, up and then down, sweeping your face, opening up your eyes, sweeping your shoulders and arms all the way down your body, sweep it through and down. Wow, great job. Slowly, you can now then turn to one side. You'll have to hurt your low back and come up slowly to upright. You guys did a great job. Wonderful. All right, everybody, well done. You guys did an awesome job on making your gut happy, healthy, and now, before we wrap up, let's remember that test we did not too long ago. Let's do a forward bend. See how we stand. Slowly, surely, without forcing anything. Try and bend from your hips, relaxing the arms and the upper body. Notice where you are with comparison to the floor. Notice where you feel it and how much you feel. Focusing on the sensations, and slowly now bending your knees and rolling back up, nice and gentle. Wow. Now I don't know about you, but I certainly felt and saw a difference. So, to wrap up, make sure you share your comments. How was this session? How was it to work with your gut here? Share your feelings. Make sure to subscribe turn on your notifications, and share this video with anyone who can use with a happy gut, happy brain. And remember, take back your brain and get bright.